the local top on WIF is probably going to be if now the spear could say no to having WIF on the fucking spear, but if they do it, that's the local top. It'll probably WIF will probably go to, like, if I had a guesstimate, right? This is how stupid memes are. Like, it really is. Like, all right, let's go down. Where's WIF? If I could find it on the top 100. There you go. It's number 56, right? $2.5 billion market cap. It it's because it's a dog in the 420. Dude, it'd probably go to 400. It's so stupid. It'll probably go exactly where Pepe did off of it being on the fucking thing. That's so dumb. But it's probably so that means it's probably going to like $4.20. I'm calling it right now. If it goes, if dog with hat gets and actually the spear allows the meme to be put up on the spear, it'll probably pump to $4.20. Calling it out, man. Babe Ruth and this shit. Calling it. So let's see what happens. Or it's already cycled out right now, and then that happens on the next run up, which would be really bullish, man. Maybe that can get it even higher. That'd be really cool. Like the zones I would look for this, right, to acquire some is if, like, I mean, obviously if it goes sub-billion market cap, that's where you'd get some because you get it under $1. But I mean, you have to look at this token sort of like, all right, let's look at the last 3 months. 21 cents. It peaked out at, let me peek it up here. It peaked out at $3, 3.47, right? Let's call it 350. It peaked out at 350, and roughly 3 months ago, before this thing really ran, yeah, look at that, 33 cents, 30-cent range before it just took off right here. So it probably come down somewhere halfway in between, probably here. Probably like right here, like probably 80, like right here, resistance right here is a little lower than that. So probably somewhere in the 80-cent range it'd come down to once it does a big correction. Now, if it continues up to 420, then that changes the whole game right there. Then it'd probably come down to probably high 90s and probably $1 flat on WIF. Because of meme coins, they overly correct much more dramatically. You know, it's kind of like a light version of Hex and stuff. When we would get Hex and Pulse Chain, when we get these massive runs, and you can do 80-90% correction, not 90%, but 80% corrections, 70% corrections. These are correcting on average 60 to 70% on average. So I do think Pulse Chain and all these stones were pumped. Like, I think Pulse Chain ecosystem is going to do the final pump, the final thing. Everything's going red, and Pulse Chain is going to pump. That's my feel. That's just my gut feeling is telling me. Okay. But you also have to remember is that some guys bought back way back here at like nothing, bros. At like, they bought this token at basically 8 cents, 5 cents, a penny. You know, when this thing really, like, if I go max, like some guys got it for nothing. Basically, they got it for 40% of a penny, half a cent. Some guys bought it for half. Let's just say on average, they mentioned DCA up, and they bought a little bit at 2 cents. Like, they bought here. The early guys all bought right here from 2 cents from 29 cents and all the way down here, and it crashed back down a little bit. But like, the early guys basically bought most of their bags within like 5 cents below. It's at $2.50. I mean, what's the fucking math on that? Like, if I go, let's say my average is 5 cents on this coin. I'm at a 51x on the token right now. And that's what the higher average, that's not accounting if I bought it at a penny, then I'm at a 500x